I'm with John. I would like for him to share a little of who he is with us and to inform the people and his community about the daily struggles that young people go through.
How you doing? My name is John Anthony Score. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Oakland, California. Pretty much, I grew up like every other kid did. Young, crazy, having fun in the streets with the kids. You know, just throwing sand, throwing whatever we had to do. And eventually, you know, time goes up and we start learning new things. We start watching TV. We start reading, you know, newspapers. We start hearing music. People like to pick the different routes. Out here in Oakland, California, there's one route: ghetto. In other words, basically, try to make it seem like exactly what rappers are talking about, but actually not be them, you know, really do it type stuff. But for me, you know, I'm a Hispanic, I'm half African, half Mexican, and we're middle class people as it is, and it's hard out here. And when you live in a city that's nothing but middle class people, how can you exceed, you know, when you only have that certain kind of mentality? And it takes young men like him, you know, who actually decide to do different, you know, to be different, and to actually want to change for the people to make a difference. So me, I've been to prison, I've been to county jail plenty of times. I mean, really, my prison time, I went to the shoe, and I was pretty much, it says it all as it is, you know. And out here, I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of blacks on blacks, tired of Mexicans on Mexicans, I'm tired of blacks on Mexicans. I don't know too much about what's going to happen if we don't start, you know, making changes or anything like that. But I know he's trying to make those changes, and we're supporting people like us who live this life and actually really do this stuff, and not just try to go along with the media, start speaking up, you know.
Right.
Let it be known, really, that, you know, it's not easy. It's not fun. It's not happy.
Let me ask you, what impact do you think it has, the fact that Randy does come directly from the community?
I think it has a very big impact. Actually, I think that is the actual impact itself. It's the fact that he's grew up doing the exact same stuff we did as little kids. Right. He went to the exact same school, seeing the same people, ate with the same people in the same cafeteria, everything. The only difference is, as you know, maturity kicked in, he stood stable with it, and he had to have support from somebody, and he knows who that is. But now it takes us. Like, he influenced me. I never registered to vote, never in my life, never wanted to, because I feel like a hypocrite for me to be doing bad and be the one that's actually creating a whole lot of chaos, you know, and then to vote on something that's supposed to be for the better. So I felt like until I changed myself, I wasn't going to vote. But then to the points that he made for me, which is for people like us, you know, to be considered lower class or failure, ghetto people, you know, I'm going to start speaking up for us.
Right.
And I'm going to start with me first, and I did a little bit about me, and now everybody does the exact same thing that I do.
Right. Let me switch to you, Randy. Do you agree with that assessment that actually probably your foundation for your campaign is the fact that you come right from the community?
Yeah, it is, and it was not just my foundation, but my inspiration to continue fighting every day. I mean, it's a struggle. We don't have no support system. We don't have nobody in the colleges and universities that look like us. Our teachers, often the academic curriculum in high schools and elementary schools don't reflect our struggle. So it's growing up and seeing my peers and witnessing that we're deprived of our humanity, and making that sacrifice to say, okay, I might not have nothing to eat today, but I'm going to try to make sure we have something to eat next week. And it's with that foresight, or at least attempted to build that foresight, that we're able to transform. And John, he has his AA from Berkeley City College, and that's very important. And I feel that I'll be able to lean on him one day when when I win city council. I'll say, John, you know, what do you think we should propose as solutions to the problems in our community? Because I don't feel that somebody like Deanna Santana or some other expert should come and get a high-paid salary to fix the problems that they created. Not just her, but the system, the Eurocentric system that we have in place creates these problems and tries to provide solutions at our expense. And so seeing a young man like him and being with the community is very inspiring, because they're participating in molding their own future, and that's historic.